Okay.
How did you get interested in writing books?
How did I get interested in writing books? You know, when I was a kid, I thought of myself as more of an artist, and my sister, who was a year older, was kind of a writer. But together we wrote a ton of storybooks together. And then I came to realize that pictures actually help tell stories every bit as much as words do, especially for younger kids. So then I got a job at Sesame Street when I was fresh out of college, and that's when I fell in love with really writing for kids. But I was always a writer and always a reader when I was your age. Tell me your name before you... Oh, okay, go ahead.
Hi, my name is Andrea. How many years have you been a writer?
Well, it depends on if you call being a writer when I was a kid and not getting paid for it. But so you could say as old as I am, which is very old. But 4 decades, actually. But if you count when I started selling my books to publishers and having them published, then I'm going to go with 25 years.
Wow.
I started in pretty fresh out of college. I want to know what your costume is, though. What's your blue costume?
I'm a fuzzy monster, and my hat is over there.
Awesome.
Hi, my name is Aisha. How old were you when you first wrote your book?
When I wrote my first published book was a Sesame Street book, so I was 24 years old. But my first book, I would say I was just about when I could write and draw, so 6 or 7.
Hi, my name is Tyler. How did you come up with all the story ideas from the books?
It can depend on the book. The books, I think your teacher told me that you guys had read a couple of these books. I don't know if you can see these. These 2 stories were assigned stories. The one for Sesame Street, every year when I worked there, and then even after I stopped working there, every year Sesame Street has a different theme that they want to concentrate on. And the Just Like Me book was about kids who had physical handicaps. And so they asked me to come up with the idea for that based on a girl in a wheelchair. So I had to do a lot of research about it. But I basically came up with a story based on the theme they gave me. And similarly with the Science Solves It series, they asked me for a science-based idea, and I proposed 3 different ones. But I also write books where I just come up with the idea all by myself, and then I have to pitch it they call it pitching it, which means like try to convince first your agent, and then the agent convinces an editor that it's the greatest book in the world and that they should publish it. So it's all different. And now I want to know, is that a Ninja Turtle costume? What have you got on? All right, awesome.